Over the past 2 decades, we've witnessed a remarkable shift in popular culture. Thanks to groundbreaking franchises like Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and Harry Potter, geek culture, once a fringe market, has blossomed into a fully fledged economic powerhouse. However, in immersive experiences like Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, these blockbusters of entertainment fail to provide the customer with what they truly want: meaningful participation. How many of you moguls were aware that the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game was born here in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin? For those of you unfamiliar with the game, Dungeons & Dragons is a fantasy collaborative storytelling game where the storyteller, or as we call them, Dungeon Master, and a group of players step into the roles of fantasy characters, exploring the world the Dungeon Master creates. When it comes to meaningful participation, there is no more empowering experience than the creative agency offered by stepping into your own fantasy character. And it was all born here. Drawing on my team's experience in large-scale entertainment ventures, multi-million-dollar food and beverage operations, and the performing arts, we offer a new model for immersive entertainment. As the age-old fantasy trope goes, the adventurers meet in a tavern. So I would like to welcome you to the Griffin and Gargoyle, our 350-seat tavern where all our staff and servers are actors in fantasy character. Our cast serve to draw the customer into a role-playing experience as they develop their own fantasy persona. Other areas of our project include curated curiosities, our Wizard's Antiquity Shop populated by the creations of talented Etsy artisans, the Gnome Alchemist, our steampunk-themed molecular mixology bar, and Huck's Axe Throwing, or as we call him, the Barbarian in the Basement, our 12-lane axe-throwing space. Moguls, when we open our doors in 2024, on the 50th anniversary of the creations of the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game, our 26 acres of commercial property in Lake Geneva is poised to become the premier travel destination to celebrate the genre of fantasy. Our needs at this time are primarily financial as we continue our work with Shive Hattery, the architecture firm who created these lovely renderings, and with Freedy & Associates, our general contractor team constructing the project, and the large group of talented artists who will be assisting to bring this fantasy world to life. The Griffin and Gargoyle seeks bold adventurers to join us on this quest. We invite you moguls to walk this journey with us, perhaps even by stepping into your own fantasy characters as heroes of this realm. We'll see you soon at the Griffin and Gargoyle.
What does the paladin do?
Well, the paladin is a character that has very strong virtues and is a fighter for the little guy. So one call, that's all, is very relevant to the paladin.
And Daniel, take us through an experience. So you have a group function, or you have a family, or you're going out with friends, and you're gonna book an event here. How does that work?
So the dinner experience, if you know nothing about fantasy, you don't know role-playing games, you can just come into our restaurant and enjoy a fantastic meal in a really almost dinner theater-esque environment.
Okay.
For those of you that are familiar with role-playing games or are interested in it, we're going to have 6 private rooms upstairs where you can purchase a 4-course meal and a role-playing experience that will take you from character creation all the way through an adventure over the course of a meal.
So this cash flows through just regular participation of folks coming through dinner, just wondering about your pro forma and how this lines up against the debt.
Sure, so we have a couple different revenue streams that we're looking at here. One is our retail space where we'll be offering sort of those fantasy items, the handcrafted items from the Etsy artisans. We have the 12 axe throwing lanes in the lower level, which we expect will bring in a different demographic as well into this experience. And then the food and beverage operation through the Griffin and Gargoyle and the Gnome Alchemist upstairs will both be bringing in.
Wait a minute, did you say axe throwing?
Axe throwing, yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
Real axes?
real axes.
You grab a cocktail and then you throw an axe.
That's exactly what you do. Yes.
It's not any more dangerous than bowling in statistically speaking.
It's just a little sharper than the bowling ball.
Yeah. Well, those balls are pretty heavy when you drop on
There
your
you
foot
go,
too.
there you go.
I can attest to that. I'm a Harry Potter mama, and so I've spent a small fortune on experiences for the kids. So this is definitely, it's beyond like a burgeoning industry, it's here.
Yeah, we are going to be hosting weddings throughout the year. We're going to have an entire wedding outbuilding where people who maybe they met playing Dungeons & Dragons and they want to come to the birthplace of the game to celebrate that experience. We're going to have a venue for them as well.
So this is a wonderful idea, a brilliant undertaking. What qualifies you to do this? This takes a great mind. So how did we get here? What is your background?
Sure. I've spent the last 10 years in the cinema industry. In 2016, I took the downtown Geneva Theater through its $2.3 million renovation. And then in 2018, I joined Imagine Entertainment and took the Imagine Theater through its $5 million renovation. It was actually through my relationship with Imagine that we came to our 26 acres of commercial property. The owner of Imagine Entertainment, Paul Glanz, when he purchased the property, it came with this 26 acres of extra land. And when he heard about the project and what I was looking to do, he said, you know what, I'll donate that property to you if you can raise the capital to put the building
In
there.
Lake Geneva.
In Lake Geneva,
That's
yep.
not cheap land.
He has a lot of confidence in you.
Right, clearly.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Moguls. Have a great day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.